Story 17. In the year when Muhammad Khwarezm Shah concluded peace with the king of Qatar to suit his own purpose, I entered the cathedral mosque of Kashgar and saw an extremely handsome, graceful boy, as described in the simile. Thy master has taught thee to coquet and to ravish hearts, instructed thee to oppose, to dally, to blame, and to be severe. A person of such figure, temper, and stature, and gait, I've not seen. Perhaps he learnt these tricks from a fairy. He was holding in his hand the introduction to Zamakhshari's Arabic syntax. I want to say Zamakhshari, but it says Zamakhshari. And reciting, Zayd struck Amru and was the injurer of Amru. I said, boy, Khwarezm and Qatar have concluded peace, and the quarrel between Zayd and Amru still subsists. He smiled and asked, for my birthplace. I replied, the soil of Shirazi. He continued, what rememberest thou of the compositions of Sa'adi? I recited, I am tired by a Nahdi who makes a furious attack upon me, like Zaid in his opposition to Amru. When Zaid submits, he does not raise his head. And how can elevation subsist when submission is the regent? He considered a while and then said, most of his poetry current in this country is in the Persian language. If thou wilt recite some, it will be more easily understood. Then I said, when thy nature has enticed thee with syntax, it blotted out the form of intelligence from our heart. Alas, the hearts of lovers are captive in thy snare. We are occupied with thee, but thou with Amru and Zaid. The next morning, when I was about to depart, some people told him that I was Sa'adi, whereupon he came running to me and politely expressed his regret that I had not revealed my identity before, so that he might have girded his loins to serve me in token of the gratitude due to the presence of a great man. Well, people should have certain manners for themselves. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that the thing, but his loins, was he uncovered or something? Be modest and respectful and all that, because who knows who you might be encountering, right? In spite of thy presence, no voice came to say, I am he. It was that he also said, what would it be if thou wert to spend in this country some days in repose, that we might derive an advantage by serving thee? I replied, I cannot on account of the following adventure which occurred to me. I beheld an illustrious man in a mountain region who had contentedly retired from the world into a cave. Why, said I, comest thou not into the city for once to relax the bounds of thy heart? He replied, fairy-faced maidens are there. When clay is plentiful, elephants will stumble. This I said, then we kissed each other's heads and faces and took leave of each other. What profits it to kiss a friend's face, and at the same time to take leave of him? Thou wouldst say that he who parts from friends is an apple. One half of his face is red and the other yellow. If I die not of grief on the day of separation, reckon me not faithful in friendship. And